guys, this is lesson 11.5, sample populations. So what this is it is a way to estimate how many animals are in a specific area. So it says researchers use the capture-recapture method to estimate animal population size. So put this in your notes. This is a very important concept. This is the main thing you need to be studying. So write this down, push pause. All right, so the number of tagged animals divided by the total population equals the number of tagged in a sample over the total sample taken. So here is how you do this. Okay, 1 year, researchers tagged 80 deer. They later captured 15 deer and found 5 were tagged. Estimate the number of deer in the woods. So this is what they originally had tagged. So that goes on the top, divided by the total population, which I don't know how many deer are out there. There's no way in the whole state of Michigan I could go and count every single deer. It's impossible. So what they do is they take a sample and they tag them. So they picked a sample of 80 and they put little tags on their ears or somewhere on their body. And then they wait a couple years and then they captured 15 deer and 5 were tagged. So you would do 5 out of 15. And then that gives them a good idea of how much is in the total population. So what you do is, if you remember from proportions, I cross multiply. So I do 80 times 15, and that's 1200 equals 5x. I cross multiply. Draw my line. I divide by 5, and I see that my answer is 240 deer. So we have been doing a ton of solving equations. So this part should be simple for you. It's just putting them in the right spot of the proportion. So try this one, push pause, and then we'll go over it. All right, 2 years later, researchers tagged 45 deer. So here's how many they tagged, 45 out of the total. And then they later captured 20 and found 3 were tagged. So that's 3 out of 20. That is the later part. The later part goes together. Notice that these, the 20 and 3, go together because that was a whole later estimation that they took. So then I'm going to do 45 times 20, and that equals 900 equals 3x, and then I divide by 3, so x equals 300. All right, so try one more.
Michael Smith, please report to Mrs. Vogel's room. Michael.
So, a ranger traps, tags, and releases 32 jackrabbits. Later, she captures 12, of which 4 are tagged. The ranger estimates that there's 96, so she's just estimating. This is a question. So she wants to know if she's right. So try this problem, and then we'll go over it. All right, so they tagged 32. So they tagged 32 over the total population. And then later, she found 4 out of 12. 4 out of 12. So I'm going to do 32 times 12 is 384 equals 4x. I divide by 4, and x equals 96. So she was right in her estimation. She was perfectly on. All right, that is it for your note.